Hello everyone, this is Roshna Deepak from Loops and Hooks. Today I'm going to show you how to make V stitches. Here I'm using 3mm hook and cotton mix woolen thread. So let's start. We should make a slip knot. Okay, so let's start making foundation chain stitches. Foundation chain stitches should be multiples of 3. So I'm going to put 30 foundation chain stitches. I put 30 foundation chain stitches here. Let's move on to the next row. So what you have to do is you have to skip 3 chain stitches and you have to start your work into the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So insert the hook into the 4th chain. So yarn over and insert the hook into the 4th chain and have to do a half double crochet stitch. So insert the hook into the 4th chain stitch and have to do a half double crochet stitch. Okay, after that you have to put 1 chain and have to do 1 more half double crochet stitch into the same space. So yarn over and insert the hook into the same chain and do a half double crochet stitch. Okay, so this is our first V stitch. We'll make another one. So what you have to do is you don't need to skip 3 chains here. You have to skip only 2 chains. So 1, 2 and insert the hook into the 3rd chain stitch and have to do a V stitch. So yarn over and insert the hook into the 3rd chain stitch and have to do a half double crochet stitch. Okay, then put 1 chain and have to do 1 more half double crochet stitch into the same space. Okay, so this is our second one. So let's continue. So skip 2 chains and insert your hook into the 3rd chain stitch. Okay, so 1, 2 and insert your hook into the 3rd chain stitch. So yarn over and insert the hook into the 3rd chain stitch and you have to do a half double crochet stitch. Put 1 chain and you have to do 1 more half double crochet stitch into the same space. Okay, you can see V now clearly. V, V and V. Okay, we did 3 V stitches. So this is how we do V stitches. So let's continue with the same steps. We'll continue doing V stitches across the rest of the foundation chains and I'll show you how to end up this row. So before that we'll finish up this row. have almost finished this row, but the end I need to show you how to end up this row. So in the end you will have only 2 chain stitches, so I'll show you what to do with that. Usually for making V-stitch you will skip 2 chain stitch and you will insert your hook into the third chain stitch, right? So here in the end you won't have 3 chains, you will have only 2 chains. So what you have to do is you have to take yarn and insert the hook into the last chain stitch. You have to skip the very next chain stitch and have to insert your hook into the last chain stitch, and you have to do a half double crochet stitch. You should not do V-stitch over there, you have to do only a half double crochet stitch. Okay, so let's move on to the next row. So let's begin. So put 2 chains and you have to turn your work, and you have to skip that very first post row stitch, and you have to insert your hook into the first V-stitch space. You can see our first V-stitch in the previous row, so into that space, into the middle of that V-stitch you have to do a V-stitch. Okay, so yarn over and insert the hook into the middle of the first previous V-stitch and do a half double crochet stitch. Put 1 chain, yarn over and insert the hook into the same space and do 1 more half double crochet stitch. Okay, so V into a V. Okay, so next you have to skip one, next you have to skip 1 chain space and you have to insert your hook into the next V-stitch, and you have to do a half double crochet stitch. Put 1 chain and 1 more half double crochet stitch. Okay, we'll continue. Skip that next stitch and insert your hook into the next V-stitch and do a half double crochet stitch. Put 1 chain and 1 more half double crochet stitch. Okay, skip the next stitch, yarn over and insert the hook into the next center of the V-stitch and put a half double crochet stitch and 1 chain, again 1 more half double crochet stitch. Okay, we'll continue with the same steps till the end. So I've finished the second row. I'll show you how to end up this row. So you can see our turning chains. So into the top of that chain stitch you have to do a half double crochet stitch and have to end up this row. So yarn over and count 1, 2 and 3. So insert the hook into the third chain and do a half double crochet stitch. Okay, so we are done. We finish the second row as well. Let's move on to the next row. Put 2 chains and turn your work and skip the first stitch or post and yarn over and insert the hook into the center of the previous V stitch. Okay, and do a half double crochet stitch, put 1 chain and 1 more half double crochet stitch into the same space. Okay, then skip that stitch and yarn over and insert the hook into the next space of previous V stitch and do a half double crochet stitch and put 1 chain and 1 more half double crochet stitch. So you have to continue just like that. Here I finished a third row of V stitch. So hope you all learned how to do V stitches. If you like this video, please do like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.